OMG. Smiling face with heart eyes. Zoey Klein's husband and baby finally revealed. New season of The Little Couple. Hello friends, I am Elena. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Fans of The Little Couple have followed Jen Arnold, Bill Klein, and their two beloved children, Will and Zoey, for years. The series introduced the world to their adoption journey, the challenges of living with skeletal dysplasia, and the heartwarming moments of building a family filled with love, resilience, and endless determination. Over time, Zoey, the youngest member of the family, grew up in front of millions of viewers' eyes. From her early shy personality to her gradual transformation into a confident young woman, audiences have been invested in every milestone. Now, the latest buzz surrounding The Little Couple centers on Zoey herself. As shocking as it may sound, whispers of Zoey's husband and even a baby reveal have surfaced, sparking a frenzy among longtime fans who have watched her grow up since childhood. The speculation began after subtle hints were dropped about a brand new season of The Little Couple. The show has been on and off television in recent years, with the family often sharing glimpses of their lives on social media. But producers have always known that the key to keeping the audience invested lies in sharing the next big chapter. And nothing could be bigger than turning the spotlight onto Zoey. Just a young age, Zoey has transitioned from the adorable little girl viewers once knew into a mature individual ready to take on life's responsibilities. Fans were shocked when rumors began swirling that the new season would finally showcase Zoey's married life, complete with a baby reveal that no one saw coming. The idea of Zoey having a husband immediately sparked mixed emotions. On one hand, fans felt a wave of nostalgia, recalling the moments when Jen and Bill first introduced Zoey to the world as their daughter from India. She was quiet, reserved, and often clung to her mother during early appearances. Over time, she blossomed with confidence, dancing, singing, and showing her unique personality. Viewers still remember her witty remarks and playful energy that often brought laughter to the show. To imagine that little Zoey is now married feels surreal to longtime viewers, and adding the news of a baby into the mix only intensified the emotions. The husband reveal became the centerpiece of discussions. Who could Zoey's life partner be? Producers hinted that he is someone outside of the spotlight, not previously featured on the show, and not directly tied to the world of reality TV. This immediately created a sense of mystery and anticipation. Fans speculated endlessly on forums, social media groups, and fan pages about the man who managed to win Zoey's heart. Some insisted that Jen and Bill's parenting style, which emphasized independence, education, and confidence, prepared Zoey to choose a life partner wisely. Others expressed concern, worried that perhaps Zoey was growing up too fast in the public eye. But what really shook the fanbase was the baby news. The idea of Zoey not only being married but also stepping into motherhood was something that many hadn't expected so soon. For years, the storyline of The Little Couple revolved around Jen and Bill balancing their professional lives, medical challenges, and raising two children with love and care. Now, the generational shift suggested that the show would evolve into exploring Zoey's journey as a wife and mother. The reveal of a baby naturally brought in waves of excitement and curiosity. Was the baby already born, or was Zoey expecting? Would the show feature intimate moments of Zoey adjusting to parenthood? How would Jen and Bill embrace their new roles as grandparents? These questions lit up the fanbase with anticipation. Of course, one of the most compelling aspects of The Little Couple has always been the balance between challenges and triumphs. The family never shied away from sharing the difficulties of living with skeletal dysplasia, health scares, surgeries, or the pressures of raising children in the public eye. If Zoey's new chapter includes marriage and a baby, fans expect the show to handle it with the same level of honesty and authenticity. That means exploring how Zoey balances her personal dreams with her medical needs, her independence with family support, and her role as a young mother with her long-term goals. This is exactly the type of storyline that could breathe fresh life into the series while still maintaining the heart that drew audiences to the family in the first place. Another layer of excitement is how Jen and Bill respond to this new era. As parents, they have always been protective and deeply invested in their children's happiness. The thought of seeing them transition into grandparents is something that fans can hardly wait for. Jen, a neonatologist, has built her entire career around caring for babies, and now she may be stepping into the role of grandmother. Bill, always the light-hearted yet wise father, is expected to bring his humor and love into this next phase as well. Their reactions to Zoey's husband and baby will undoubtedly add warmth and depth to the storyline. Meanwhile, fans online have expressed a mix of excitement and disbelief. For some, the reveal feels too sudden, almost like a time warp, because they still picture Zoey as the sweet little girl clinging to her stuffed toys. For others, it is a natural evolution, a reminder that children grow up and begin their own journeys. Many viewers have expressed their eagerness to see how Zoey manages marriage and motherhood, predicting that her strength and determination, traits she clearly inherited from Jen and Bill, will shine through. Social media platforms have been flooded with comments ranging from heartfelt congratulations to nostalgic posts filled with throwback photos of Zoey as a child. The upcoming season promises to address these emotions head-on. Producers know that fans are deeply invested in the family, so they are crafting a narrative that honors Zoey's childhood while embracing her adulthood. There are expected to be touching flashbacks to her adoption journey, her childhood milestones, and the special bond she shares with her brother Will. Juxtaposed with those memories will be the introduction of her new life as a wife and mother. The balance between past and present will make the storyline even more emotional, drawing in both old and new fans. In many ways, Zoey's reveal symbolizes the enduring legacy of the little couple. The show has always been about resilience, love, and the courage to embrace life's changes. Just as Jen and Bill navigated their challenges and shared their story with the world, Zoey is now stepping into her own spotlight. Her husband and baby mark the beginning of a new generation of stories, ensuring that the family's journey continues to inspire audiences. The excitement surrounding this reveal isn't just about curiosity, it's about seeing the cycle of life unfold in real time, with characters viewers have grown to love over the years. As anticipation builds, fans are counting down the days until the premiere of the new season. Promise of Zoey's husband and baby being revealed has created one of the biggest waves of buzz the show has seen in years. Whether you're a longtime fan who remembers every moment of Zoey's childhood or a newcomer curious about the hype, one thing is clear: this new chapter is going to be unforgettable. The little couple has always thrived on authenticity, and if history is any indication, Zoey's journey into marriage and motherhood will be shared with the same honesty and love that made the family household names. With the reveal of Zoey's husband and baby, the little couple is preparing for a season unlike any other. It is not just a continuation of the family's story, but the start of an entirely new era. The fans' overwhelming reaction proves that the bond between the audience and the family remains as strong as ever. Zoey's future promises to be filled with joy, challenges, and inspiring moments, and millions are ready to watch it unfold. For years, the little couple held a very special place in the hearts of millions of television viewers. TLC series followed the inspiring journey of Dr. Jen Arnold and her husband Bill Klein, both of whom live with skeletal dysplasia. Their story was not just about overcoming physical challenges, it was about resilience, family, and hope. From their adoption journeys to their career achievements, from health struggles to happy family milestones, audiences became deeply invested in every step of their lives. The show first premiered in 2009, and over the course of its many seasons, viewers witnessed unforgettable chapters that left a lasting emotional impact. But as with many beloved reality shows, fans were left heartbroken when the little couple quietly went off the air. Since then, speculation about a revival has never really stopped. Now, thanks to some carefully dropped hints from Jen Arnold herself, whispers of a comeback have started to feel more like a real possibility. The question everyone is asking is simple: could the little couple truly return to television? While TLC has remained quiet on the subject, Jen has sparked intrigue through social media and interviews. Known for being transparent with her fans, she has been dropping breadcrumbs that suggest the family may not be done sharing their story with the world. Recently, Jen posted updates about her professional life and her family's latest adventures, and sprinkled throughout were comments that left fans buzzing. She acknowledged the loyal following the show still has, and she admitted she's aware of the many messages and requests from viewers asking for new episodes. For longtime fans, this was more than just casual chatter. It was a sign that the door for a return has not been closed. The timing of this potential comeback couldn't be more fitting. Over the years since filming stopped, the Klein-Arnold family has gone through major life transitions. Their children, Will and Zoey, are no longer the little kids viewers remember. They are now growing into young adolescents with their own passions and identities. Seeing them at this new stage of life would offer fresh storytelling opportunities. Viewers loved watching the early days of the adoption journey and the tender moments of parenting, but now the narrative could expand into the challenges and joys of raising teens. Fans are eager to see how Will and Zoey are navigating school, friendships, and the normal ups and downs of growing up, all while continuing to embrace the unique perspective of being part of such a special family. Of course, Jen herself has undergone significant changes. A respected neonatologist, she continues to make strides in her medical career. Her work has always been an essential part of her identity, and seeing how she balances her profession with family life remains inspiring. Bill, with his entrepreneurial ventures, has also continued to grow. Their combined achievements are a huge part of why their story resonated in the first place. A comeback would not only reintroduce fans to these personal journeys but also spotlight their evolution as a family unit since the cameras last rolled. The demand for the little couple's return is undeniable. Social media platforms are filled with comments from viewers who miss the show dearly. Many consider it more than just entertainment. It was a source of comfort, motivation, and joy. In an age where reality television often focuses on drama and conflict, the little couple offered something different: authenticity, warmth, and resilience. It highlighted the importance of family, perseverance, and positivity. The show normalized differences while celebrating strength, which is why so many fans continue to advocate for new episodes. Another factor fueling speculation is the evolving landscape of streaming. While TLC may not have formally announced a revival, networks and streaming platforms are always searching for proven content with a loyal fanbase. The little couple checks all those boxes. Possible comeback might not even look exactly like the original series. Instead, it could take the form of a limited run, a spin-off, or even a docuseries update. Jen's hints have left room for interpretation, which only deepens the anticipation. Fans understand that the family has the right to privacy, but they also know how much their journey has already inspired millions. For Jen and Bill, any decision about returning to television would not be taken lightly. They've always put their children first, and protecting Will and Zoey has been their top priority. However, Jen's hints suggest that if the timing and circumstances were right, the family might be open to allowing cameras back into their lives. This cautious but hopeful attitude aligns perfectly with the values the family has always shown. They recognize the positive impact their story has had on viewers and the potential to continue spreading that message in a world that needs uplifting narratives. When considering the possibility of a revival, it's also important to remember the challenges that paused the show in the first place. Legal disputes and contract issues once stood in the way of filming, leaving fans in limbo. However, with time having passed, many of those complications seem to have settled, which may explain why Jen is comfortable enough now to start teasing the idea of a comeback. Her words feel intentional, almost as though she's preparing the audience for an announcement. Whether that announcement comes directly from TLC, a new streaming partner, or the family themselves, it feels closer than ever. The potential comeback would also reflect a broader trend in reality television: nostalgia-driven revivals. In recent years, networks have recognized the immense power of bringing back shows that once defined eras of television. Fans who grew up with certain families or stories are now adults who crave updates and continuity. The little couple fits perfectly into this pattern, offering both familiarity and something new. The idea of seeing the Klein-Arnold family again doesn't just excite longtime viewers, it also promises to introduce their incredible journey to a new generation of fans. As excitement builds, one thing remains clear: Jen Arnold's hints have reignited hope. Her openness to the idea has created a ripple effect across fan communities, sparking discussions, petitions, and endless speculation. While no official confirmation has been made, the clues suggest that the little couple could very well return to our screens in some form. Even the possibility has been enough to energize the loyal fan base, reminding everyone why the show was so special in the first place. In the end, the story of Jen, Bill, Will, and Zoey is one of perseverance, love, and authenticity. Their willingness to share their lives turned them into role models for countless viewers. Whether the cameras start rolling again tomorrow or years from now, their legacy is secure. But the possibility of new episodes is a gift fans are desperately hoping for. Jen Arnold's carefully chosen words feel like more than coincidence. They feel like a promise that the next chapter may be closer than we think. So, could the little couple be making a comeback? All signs point to yes. The hints are there, the fan demand is undeniable, and the family is at a new stage in life that would make for compelling television. For now, all we can do is wait, watch, and hope that Jen's words were not just casual remarks, but a genuine sign that the show that touched so many hearts might soon return. When it comes to inspirational reality television families, few have captured hearts quite like Jen Arnold and Bill Klein from TLC's beloved series The Little Couple. Over the years, fans have watched them tackle personal challenges, raise their children, pursue demanding careers, and create a life filled with love and resilience. One of their most remarkable milestones, however, came in the form of a breathtaking real estate purchase, their stunning $2.1 million Boston home. This dream house represents not just a financial investment but also a heartfelt symbol of everything they've worked for as individuals, as parents, and as a family unit. The move to Boston was significant for Jen and Bill. Both had long been established in Houston, Texas, where much of their show had been filmed. In Houston, fans saw them through the adoption of Will and Zoey, health struggles, and the daily balancing act of marriage, parenthood, and career. Yet, as Jen's professional path as a respected neonatologist evolved, it became clear that Boston would be the next chapter. The relocation was a big change, but it brought with it an exciting opportunity to settle into a residence that truly reflected their dreams, values, and aspirations. The $2.1 million Boston home was nothing short of spectacular. Located in a charming, upscale neighborhood, the property immediately stood out with its classic New England architecture blended with modern touches. The exterior, marked by its timeless appeal, conveyed warmth and elegance, offering a sense of permanence that made it clear this was more than just another house. It was their forever home. With a beautifully landscaped front yard, carefully designed stone pathways, and welcoming curb appeal, the property announced itself as a place where family memories would be created for decades to come. Inside, the home was designed with sophistication, comfort, and functionality in mind. Spanning several thousand square feet, the interior was carefully crafted to balance luxury with a sense of intimacy. High ceilings created an open and airy atmosphere, while large windows bathed the rooms in natural light, highlighting every carefully selected detail. Hardwood floors stretched through much of the house, lending a sense of warmth and refinement, while modern finishes and fixtures provided a contemporary elegance. One of the standout features of the home was its spacious kitchen. For Jen and Bill, who always emphasized the importance of family time and meals together, this was an essential space. Outfitted with state-of-the-art appliances, expansive countertops, and custom cabinetry, the kitchen became the perfect hub for family gatherings and culinary exploration. Symbolized the nurturing heart of the home, a place where love could be shared not just through words but through everyday rituals of cooking and dining together. Equally impressive were the living spaces. A large, open-concept living room anchored the home, with a fireplace adding coziness and charm. Designed for both relaxation and entertaining, the room reflected Jen and Bill's personality, warm, welcoming, and family-oriented. Adjacent areas flowed seamlessly, offering ample room for the children to play, study, and grow. The bedrooms were designed as personal sanctuaries, each one customized to fit the needs of the family. For Jen and Bill, their master suite offered a retreat from the busyness of daily life. Spacious yet intimate, it featured a luxurious bathroom with spa-like amenities, offering a much-needed space for rest and rejuvenation. For Will and Zoey, their rooms were vibrant reflections of their personalities, decorated with care to provide comfort, joy, and inspiration as they continued their journeys through childhood and adolescence. Another striking element of the Boston property was its outdoor space. Despite being in an urban setting, the home provided a generous backyard and patio area, perfect for relaxation, gardening, or hosting small gatherings. For a family that valued time together, these outdoor spaces created endless opportunities for play, laughter, and creating new traditions. What made this home particularly special for fans was not just its price tag or luxury features, but what it represented in the context of the little couple's journey. Jen and Bill had always emphasized perseverance, resilience, and family above all else. Purchasing a $2.1 million property in one of the country's most prestigious cities was a testament to their hard work, sacrifices, and relentless pursuit of happiness. It was also symbolic of the new opportunities that awaited them, particularly as Jen advanced her medical career in Boston's thriving healthcare environment. For many viewers, seeing Jen and Bill establish themselves in this beautiful new home was a full-circle moment. Fans remembered the uncertainty they had faced over the years, from Jen's health battles, including her courageous fight against cancer, to the couple's ongoing navigation of life's challenges while living with skeletal dysplasia. Through it all, they had shown extraordinary determination and optimism. Their Boston home stood as proof that dreams can be realized through resilience and love, no matter the obstacles. The house also served as a new chapter for Will and Zoey. Both children, adopted from different parts of the world, had blossomed under Jen and Bill's loving care. Moving into a home of this caliber gave them the opportunity to grow up in an environment filled with comfort, stability, and inspiration. Their bedrooms, study areas, and shared family spaces symbolized a bright future ahead, one grounded in love, education, and opportunity. Beyond personal significance, the purchase of the Boston home also reflected Jen and Bill's evolving relationship with their fans. Over the years, audiences had invested emotionally in their journey, cheering for their triumphs and empathizing with their struggles. The reveal of their Boston property became a powerful moment of shared joy, allowing fans to celebrate alongside them. It wasn't just about the house, it was about everything the house represented: success after hardship, security after uncertainty, and hope for the future. From a broader perspective, their stunning Boston residence was also a statement about redefining expectations. Jen and Bill had consistently broken barriers, proving that physical challenges do not define the limits of one's dreams. Their $2.1 million home was not merely a real estate purchase. It was a symbol of possibility, demonstrating that with determination, love, and vision, even the loftiest of goals can be achieved. As the years move forward, Jen Arnold and Bill Klein's Boston home continues to serve as more than just a place of residence. It is a living testament to their journey, a story of perseverance, achievement, and unwavering devotion to family. For fans of the little couple, the home represents not only a dream come true for Jen and Bill but also a beacon of